Could you feel that vibration? That same resonance that you felt in your own chest, in your own energy centers, is the same kind of vibration that we feel when we listen to you. We feel it in the very core of our being, just as you do. The only difference is that you have a physicality that vibration resonates with. And ours is just it's certainly not a just. It's an open vibration that resonates. Much like the difference between singing in the shower and singing in an open field. I send you my deepest debt of gratitude for your song. And for your willingness to come here tonight, to evaluate your lives, to look at those things that serve, that you wish to release, to take that inner inventory. This takes courage, and I don't know if you give yourself enough credit. It requires courage for the human to look at themselves, to be able to set the ego aside just long enough to get a clear look, to be able to see clearly, because it's not an easy thing to see clearly through the ego, is it? Yet the ego has a way of bringing things up for you to look at, and the ego gives you a perspective that you might not otherwise have. Have you thought to appreciate that about the ego? The way that the ego reacts and responds in your life is very beneficial to you on many levels, because it helps you to see yourself from a perspective and mirrors those things that needs to come up for healing, to do the very thing that you're doing in writing down what it is that you want to release in your life on this summer solstice. So it is an ego exercise that you're doing, to make that evaluation, to be able to look at what it is that you want to release and what you want to receive. But at the same time, the ego needs to be set aside, and it takes courage to actually do something about it, doesn't it? Because it's not just in the desire, it's also in the will. It's not just in the desire of wanting to release and wanting to let go, but then you have to do it, don't you? You have to actually do it. And this is where ego plays both sides of the game. He'll show it to you, but then when you go to try and release it, he'll become very defensive sometimes, won't he? So there's an element of courage that is necessary when going from the desire to the will to actually let go of those things that you're going to be doing tonight.